to start off with. Yay!
Hey!
We're in.
Welcome.
There we go.
Ross, take us away.
Cool. So, welcome back to Wild Beyond the WitchLight. So, last week we began the session in the town of Downfall with you guys about to meet King Gullop the 19th. You met the king, you leveled up, he gave you a mission, he had procured one of Bavlor Brightstraw's books and definitely did not read it, and has tasked you with returning it to her. He said the book would be ready the next day. So you took the rest of the day to explore the rest of the town of Downfall. It didn't take you long to come up with to find a subversive plot to kill the king. You found a very sad
We didn't come up with a plot, we just found somebody else who had a plot.
As I said, it really didn't take you very long to find the plot.
We just had to ignore.
You got tormented by some pixies in a tree.
Yeah.
And decided that you would support I've forgotten the new king. There is a new king.
And he's the first
King
in his
Illig.
line.
Yes, King Illig the First, that's right. So when you went back the next day to sort of formally sign on as ambassadors to the Soggy Court, you accepted the responsibility, you accepted the book, and triggered the ambush.
Yeah, as we were leaving.
Yeah. The king is dead. His head is presumably on the bridge with the rest of the kings. And you went off to go see Bavlova. You walked straight into her house. You do notice that you've been followed.
We not.
You did not. You've been followed by sort of very odd-looking frog-like creatures.
Humanoid frogs. 'Cause
Humanoid.
They have humanish faces like teeth and stuff.
Yeah, but they sort of move very much like a frog. Yes, you walked in. You got attacked by a hat stand. You found her taxidermy room.
Yes. Very disturbing.
And I believe you found a wooden eye in the taxidermy room, which one of
Someone
you
did.
took.
That was
Yeah.
me. I found a wooden and a glass eye.
Yes, the glass eye is just
The glass eye is just a glass eye. The wooden one seems special.
is something. Yes.
And someone went in a cupboard with the hourglass for you
Yes.
to open.
It's me.
Yeah.
Didn't take anything though. That seemed.
That would have been just rude.
Yeah, exactly. Also, she was watching me. I think.
You decided to go up the stairs, so you'll
Yes.
get that weird squiggle there.
We couldn't go up the other stairs because it wasn't sturdy enough.
It was sturdy enough for you.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
because I am a
Definitely not for.
I am an itty bitty rabbit.
I go.
There we go.
Yes, you're several £100 barbarian.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm svelte.
So.
I have to bring my tortle back.
Bring back your one from Curse of Strahd.
Yes.
Flying angry turtle.
No,
of
what he
some
does
sort.
is he then takes a shell off, like in any good anime. It slams to the floor, and then suddenly he's like super fast.
The walls of this dank hallway are covered with scores of portraits depicting grumpy, sad, frightened, and angry people. The figures include humans, elves, halflings, bullywugs, goblins, among others. The portraits are rendered in a variety of mediums, including paintings, etches, and sketches. They are all displayed in gaudy, gilded frames. A framed oval mirror, 2 feet wide and 5 feet tall, hangs in the middle of one room.
Anyone got a pencil?
Yep.
In game.
Hmm?
In
Oh,
game.
in game.
I like how all three of you offered me. I appreciate that.
I have an ink pen and some ink and things.
Let's make them happy.
Start
Stop juggling.
Just turn their frowns upside down. Yeah.
Adding smiley faces from pictures.
I can only offer you a chunky brown crayon.
It's only half eaten it.
It's a Crayola. Get your mind out of the gutter.
The brown ones aren't as tasty. That's why I still got it.
This is my emergency rations.
So, do you know why people put Crayola in emergency kits?
Because they're fires.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fine.
It's
no wax.
It's a half-hour candle,
Yeah.
essentially, and it's because it's wax. It's fully waterproof.
If you want to start a fire quickly, take Doritos with you.
Or
They
shoe
burn
polish.
really well.
Oh, okay.
If you
Doritos
have,
are fantastic kindling, like fire starter kindling.
and
Doritos
was it
and Crayon.
milk powder, the
Yeah.
thing. You blow that on fire and it's.
Yeah.
That's what we used to do in cadets. We used to cut 2 corners off the sachet, blow it into the fire. You know, nothing quite like being a teenager, is there?
Well, that's when you learn all the best
That was
things
a
to
long
set
time
on
ago.
fire. And
Woods, military bases, your face.
Yeah.
You know.
And no hair.
your eyebrows. So. Right.
What's changed
So-
there?
I'm a little bit worried that we're just walking in this house.
So it's this corridor
Yeah.
has pictures in it.
And the weird
And
dome
there's a
thing
dome
there
mirror.
is the mirror.
I'll let the wizard look first. Then might be
Yeah,
one of the ones
sure.
that make you
Yeah.
look different, you know.
Go have a look at the mirror.
Will it make me look young? That really will send me mad.
Ah yes. Remember, everything is reality to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
I forgot about that. You gave away your sanity.
Do you look into the mirror?
I mean, sure, why not? Can't do anything.
You see yourself, but you're very wooden, sort of. It's in you, your face looks very stoic, very unemotional. You're just kind of staring back at yourself.
It's different.
You pull some weird faces in the mirror, and your face does not change in the mirror. But if you move around,
Okay.
it still follows you.
That's interesting.
The boring bit of me is stuck in the mirror. Excellent. Very good.
What's
going on,
different? What's
mate? You in the
different?
mirrorverse?
It's definitely a stroll night.
Oh,
Should have been there. Should have seen it.
So the paintings are all like
Should
different
have heard it.
mediums, paint, drawing, like
Yeah.
yeah.
gold, gold.
Some are charcoal, some are pencils, some are.
Some are expressionists, some are
Yeah, yeah,
abstract, some are.
But they all look miserable.
Yes.
Is there some sort of underlying theme? Like, are they all in the same room or?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Perception. I would say that's cocked, but I'll let you make the
I'd say
decision.
that's cocked.
2! I'm still currently looking here in the corner.
Yeah, that's not a picture.
You're looking between 2 of the pictures, just like there's something familiar here.
There is something. They all seem to have the same background between them. Stroking the wall.
Yeah, the wallpaper's the same. Lots of the frames look very similar, but they all look like you go to Wilco
Yeah.
frames.
Yeah.
which is-
So we've got frames, we've got 2 doors, and we've got this mirror.
Yep.
Okay.
Kick in the door. Well, I didn't kick in the door. I tried the door first to see if it's locked.
It's open. This dusty, uncluttered room has sort of several boxes hanging on the walls and a very modest, sort of rotting bed.
What does she
lying
need
there.
5 spice ranks for?
It sounds like my 7 days. Boxes and walls.
I shall
You find-
inspect the box.
Do you know what a shadow box is? Where you've got
Yeah.
so you find
Yeah.
sort of lots of shadow boxes. Lots of them have the glass broken, and you know how people collect butterflies? They
Yep.
sort of pin them. You find that with sort of pixies and fairies.
Glass broken
lepidopterists.
in or out?
More just broken from when you
Just old.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's no great pattern.
Not like some pixies broken out of one of these. Look everywhere.
There's just one hench pixie in the corner.
As I walk past the mirror, I'll pull a face.
No, you put the face. The mirror does not put the face.
But the hands are up there.
Yeah.
But it looks like
You just sort of look like the most unenthused.
one is not amused with oneself.
The mirror's broken, let's go.
Yeah, sort of like inspect the bed, just check and see, does it seem like it's being used or it's just been left here for a very long time?
If it's being used, it has not been used for a long time. It's sort of very musty. You when you move the sheets open, you get sort of a face full of stale air.
It's that old, it's stiff.
Just pick up the sheet in one go.
A teenage boy does not live in this room. No,
She likes to use starch and everything.
overly starched bedsheet.
Yeah. So if there's not, it doesn't seem like there's much else in here.
No.
Hiya!
Yep, doors are all open.
That's fine.
I'll swing it open really quickly and go, surprise inspection!
This room has 2 exits. Above each door, mounted on a wooden plaque, is a severed goblin head with its mouth agape.
Nice.
Other furnishings include a sideboard, 2 cupboards with a door, with doors made of wooden framed glass, a large banquet table covered with plates, half-eaten food, a swarm of flies. A chandelier hangs above the table, its tallow candles filling the room with dim, flickering light.
Always
6 mismatched chairs flank the table, 3 chairs on each side.
Ah,
Actually draw it
correct. How old are we talking this food?
say it. Where's the food?
In at least a week.
Should be fine. Have at it.
The flies are extra protein.
Yeah.
You ate out the orc last time.
Hey, well, what?
The eating
Out
competition.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Out ate the orc.
Well,
You
Yes.
just eat out the orc.
That's something totally different.
that's what I heard.
the flies are probably better food than the food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, the
fine.
the gullywogs or whatever they are. I
Oh,
love it here.
What's this?
Oh, it's just like a
That's a
balcony.
balcony. I shall have a little cheeky peek.
Can I?
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
will
say
open the door.
Yes. I'm going to inspect the
I'm going to
sideboard.
do totemic.
Yeah.
You're gonna hug my ass.
Well, I'm going to try.
So there's sort of a layer of fog around the
Yeah.
house. You can see the bottom of the house
Yeah.
from the town. So you sort of walk out onto the balcony into kind of a fog bank. You can't really see.
So the fog is around the house
Yeah.
specifically.
It looks like someone has put the fog to protect the
Yeah.
privacy of the
That's
house.
how it has always been when we've been out in town looking at the thing. There's always been a fog bank. You know?
Yeah. You can see the boss. You can
It's
see
like
the
a
bottom and see where it
perpetual,
is. Yeah. It's
What's the point of the balcony?
Well, maybe she can see through fog. True sight.
or the house was there before she was.
Yeah.
But yeah, the wizard would recognise this as a sort of defensive measure. It's relatively common among high-level casters.
He says from his own fog bank.
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
The only fog bank I have is the one in my head at the moment.
Inspect the sideboard.
Oh yeah, sideboard, sorry. There's nothing particularly. You open the sideboard and it's more where you would have sort of like crockery, plates and things. There are occasional plates. There are sort of broken ones. It looks like it once, where it was once well stocked. People have been taking from it and not putting things back.
Can I tell a biscuit?
No.
And then you find sort of very
Leave those out.
sort of very mouldy table linens and things. Nothing of great use.
Ha
Try every door.
Mm-hmm.
So
Good timing.
maybe shouldn't we like be shouting like no?
Well, every time. Book delivery.
We're not trying to be stealthy, so I mean...
We're like
We've
walking
probably
through
good job
someone's,
as
walking through someone's house.
None of the doors are locked because how
Yeah.
often do you lock internal doors in your house?
Yeah, it depends on
Clearly
what
something we
children
should
you
all
get,
more be doing when you're invited around. A contraption made of entangled copper tubes connects to a pot-bellied boiler and a dozen cylindrical containers, which in turn spout even more tubes that feed into buckets. Barrels are clustered in the southeast corner, and a work table in one of the corners of the room has bits of copper and metalworking tools strewn across it. Light filters through a green diamond-shaped pane of glass set in the window.
Found the whiskey still.
Yeah, I'm gonna immediately go and inspect the whiskey still. Where's my moonshine?
So, each effectively there's a main still, a sub still, and then buckets coming off of each of the sub stills. What specifically are you doing? Yeah, it is a very strong smell of alcohol
Pinky
rises
test?
from the bucket. Strong. Very strong. It's sort of very strong, very coarse, very brackish.
Very flammable?
Oh, very flammable.
Go and dump out my water skip. And then...
Yeah, I imagine the fire genesi is keeping a good few feet of distance from the spill. Make a... I have no idea what check this would be. What are you, strength?
I'm strength based.
Roll a strength check.
Strength check. 5.
Yeah, no, it's just tastes
Sorry.
like strong alcohol.
7.
Strong alcohol.
Are the barrels full?
So you can't see the barrels, you can see buckets.
No, the barrels.
Oh, those barrels. Are they? I'm going to go with no.
No? Okay.
Should start filling them.
Have a little taste as well.
Yep.
Have a look at it. See.
Make some profit.
Yeah. The half-orc barbarian can handle this reasonably well. It kind of feels like you've had very strong, very bad whiskey. You can feel it in the back of your throat.
This is
You
good
can
for
feel
two
it in
things.
your tongue.
Degreasing engines and killing brain cells.
You do feel yourself
Yeah.
get slightly lightheaded
Yeah.
already.
We're all out in anything on the table? Anything hidden?
Metalworking tools to sort of, you can see there's copper
Things to
scraps
like
and,
help maintain the still.
yeah, which is kind of looks very rickety, looks very, you know, walk up to a random hillbilly in the mountains and that still is probably in better condition than this one.
Hey, that's their livelihood right there. They look after those things.
This one is not looked after.
Carry on!
There's far too many rooms in this place for one person.
What do we know it's one person? We
What
saw
did you
those
say about
weird froggy
there
people
in the
downstairs.
window? There was a...
There was like a green diamond set into the window, a green gem. It's like stained glass.
Okay. That's...
I'm surprised that the rabbit didn't pick up on that.
Stained glass.
Gem
Gem.
In the shape of a gem.
in the shape of it.
Not real.
It's like a beer bottle.
Yeah.
This is green. So you move forward to that room.
Yeah.
This gore splattered. In this gore splattered kitchen, a stout figure with a stained apron, iron boots, a crimson cat, and a bloody meat cleaver chases a pair of vultures around the butcher's block, while the squawking birds fight over a scrap of meat.
Book delivery!
Alright. So he says, as the, make a... who's got the most perception?
Me, probably.
Make a perception.
I got those two. Oh, good.
25.
You recognise this creature as a red cap. So sort of like a little gnome goblin type creature.
Yeah, bad attitude, I believe.
This one in particular seems to have quite a bad attitude,
That's his brother on the wood.
she's just running around trying to use a meat cleaver on the vultures. Not a big reader, you would probably guess.
You need those birds for something.
No, they're just trying to steal the meat. You can kill them if you
I'll
want.
try and catch one.
Make a dexterity check.
I'm not blinded or incapacitated. Oh, it's an effect. Oh, that would be an 8.
Your dice are great, isn't it?
My dice are good this evening.
I want to try one on one.
I basically start stumbling around the room like him.
Yeah.
I've got a much bigger axe though.
You've got all of the reach that she does, and she's sort of jumping up tables to try and get halfway up to you, just lazily swinging.
Yeah.
Still not making contact.
So I'm going to put my hand out to one of them, and I'm going to say, "In jest and mirth, the bard did sing his laughter like a joyous spring. Reverses bold and tells her free. He filled the air with glee and glee as a cast hideous laughter.
I mean, you probably don't want to make yourself too home, as you are a small woodland creature.
It's a good boy. I've got you as my protection, right?
And make it easier for me to
I was
cast
gonna
one if it's clawing your eyes out.
Wisdom 13 save. If they fail,
Fail.
one of them are that basically fits the laughter.
Cool.
I'm getting very much 60s Disney.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? Don't start that again.
There you go, got one.
You watch as you cast a spell, the vulture lands on the floor, and the red cap very quickly sets about and ends the vulture. There is still one vulture sort of flying around the room.
Help the lady out. Lady, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do.
I don't think it matters when you're
I didn't want that one.
one of those.
Are you going to try and help her with the other vulture?
There's not much I can do physically, but I could chuck a firebolt at it, I guess, but try and cook it.
Yeah.
Roll it.
Roast.
Yeah, why
roast
not?
vulture.
Yeah?
It lands
Is that okay?
perfectly as a roast
That is 18.
Yeah.
Definitely getting those early Disney vibes.
Cool.
You annihilate the other vulture, and it sort of it falls to the ground, and then the red cap sort of looks at you and goes, "Ah, thanks."
Welcome. Now, where's the owner of this establishment?
She points down that corridor.
Okay.
Thank you. I put the turkey that was on fire on the butcher's block for her.
So, you prepare the food in this place, yeah?
Yeah, I'm the chef.
Yeah. There's that dining room with all the half-ate meals. Is that a sign of your quality?
No.
No. Well, not really much of a chef, to be honest, but she
But
doesn't
even I'm
seem
not
to
that
mind. It was perfectly edible when it was served. I'm not paid to clean up.
It's not my fault that she's deaf and can't hear when dinner's ready. We're going to go in there. It's going to be one of these Patrick Bateman things where she's going to be like dead in a chair. Oh, that might explain why she didn't come for dinner 3 weeks ago.
The red cap is secretly running the entire operation.
Without knowing.
But the red cap introduces herself as Bloody Toes.
Bright red nail varnish on her toes.
They're red, you don't know why. You'd probably guess not nail varnish.
Yeah.
The state of
Nail
the room
varnish,
might
one
give...
other creature's blood. That's the same.
Same thing. 6 of 1.
6 to 1 half a dozen, yeah. Well, I think we need to continue on to deliver this book.
Yes.
We have a mission.
You go, I go.
I will knock on this door.
Probably a good idea.
I want to be in the middle.
Okay. You be in the middle.
So the door is sort of only on the latch. You knock on it, and the door swings inwards. 2 creatures are having a conversation over tea in the middle of this room. The first figure is seated in a time-worn armchair. She is tall, lean, a woman of grey complexion dressed in black with a wide-brimmed hat obscuring her eyes.
She's trying to eat her brain.
The other figure is toad-like, a creature with bulging eyes and cracked skin. It is clad in a shapeless garment and sits on one end of a love seat, with its legs pulled up beneath it, sort of frog style. Flies flit in and out of its mouth, which hangs agape when it isn't talking. 2 tiny versions of the creature cling to it like pets, and you recognise these as the same things that have been following you around the house. The room is filthy. Dirty dishes and bits of discarded food lie everywhere. The furniture was once perhaps of fine quality, but now stains of mysterious origin mottle every surface, and the upholstery has been patched numerous times. Set with its back against the wall in one corner is a hulking wooden cabinet. Sturdy legs support the bottom of the cabinet 6 inches above the floor. A decrepit wooden staircase climbs up the wall in another corner. Yep. and again, doesn't really look like anyone but the Harrington could probably get on. And as you walk in, you sort of hear the two creatures, one of which has sort of a very normal, slightly deep voice, the other has sort of a croaking.
I bet it's the old lady that's got the croaky voice.
Oh, that, absolutely, yeah. And the two of them sort of are having tea in both the literal and metaphorical sense of they're having a cup of tea and are absolutely just bitching about everyone.
Yeah.
You sort of walk in and think, oh my god, you'll never believe what she did. And the
And then
creature,
that bitch.
essentially you recognise as Pavlova is sort of just leaning forward in her chair.
Pulled off her weave.
Her mouth agape as the figure in black is going, no, I can't tell you, she promised me not. But yeah, effectively you overhear
Do tell the story.
very pointless gossip about sort of what they were wearing, how they were. You know, it's always, as you sort of listen, it's like, great. As you clear your throat,
Housekeeping.
sort of the toad-like creature is snapped out of what was apparently a very enjoyable conversation. And she turns to you and speaks in a low, croaking voice. What act of desperation compels you to enter my home, little darling?
Book from the late. The late?
Yeah.
The late.
Well, he was looking quite late when we left him.
Well, we didn't see. Well, I didn't see the killing blow, but I have reliable sources that tell me that.
But yeah, you would all
Long
be
live the new
in that
king.
room now.
And king is dead, long live the king.
For another week.
So it's a two-part thing.
Well,
We bring this
maybe.
book from the king as an offering of
friendship.
friendship.
But
or
now,
some
but now that
weird
king
thing.
is dead, so is it from the other king?
It's now from the other king, and also we bring news. There's a
That's
new king.
Well, I don't know that that's news. That's just
It might be important. It might not.
So as you're sort of reeling off this information, you notice that Pavlova is staring. You're the one talking, so she's staring at you, and she's slowly blinking, but she's doing the whole thing of her eyes don't blink at the same time.
The
so
good
it's-
old lizardy.
Yeah, it's just very disconcerting to sort of look at her in the face.
Yeah.
Hypnotoad.
She opens her mouth, extends her
Yeah,
tongue,
we just-
it latches onto the book, whips it out of your hand, and extends back to hers, and there's just sort of a flicking through the pages, and she's like, very good.
I think he read it though. The old king. Yeah, the old king was definitely looking at it when he gave it to us.
What?
Yeah.
And she flicks through the backs of the book to the end and gets a pen, and just is scrolling in the book. And I go,
Is that your diary?
what are your
I am.
What's your character's name?
names?
Tyler? No.
I am Frederick. Do we have a Frederick?
She is writing the names you give her in the book.
I will give her the most believable of fake names. Icy Wiener.
Make a persuasion roll. You two, if you're giving her a fake name.
I think I'm not intending to give her my real one.
Actually, hold on. What was my?
I will do group checks, seeing as you're all doing it then.
17.
That's one pass,
4.
one fail,
17.
one pass.
I'll give her a roll. Oh no. That is a 4.
So 2 4s and 2 17s.
I mean, we gave you our names, but these two are lying.
She looks like she doesn't believe you, but sort of takes the
Yeah.
4 names. Sort of one eye down at the book, one eye sort of looking up at you, writing them, and then you see she obviously writes the 4 names and then keeps going a little bit.
We used fake names. They used each other's names.
No, use your name.
So, I suppose I should thank you for returning my book. But then again, I should also punish you for what you have done in my house.
What
have we done in the
in your
house?
house?
I thought it was the bathroom.
You're asking. As you ask the question, you notice that one of the little versions of her sort of walks up between you. She extends her tongue out, hits the little version, and eats it. And says, so you didn't attack the creatures
No,
that
it
live
was self-defense. It
in
attacked us
my
first.
house. You didn't rummage through my bookcases, tables, and various other bits and pieces.
I didn't. I was looking.
Guilty by association.
I don't know him.
Did you try and stop them?
Look at me. I ain't gonna stop that.
Well, I suppose if you've got to take one of us, throw the rabbit at him.
In all this time, you notice that the other figure that was all sort of dressed head to toe in black is sort of just relaxing back in her chair with a massive grin across her face. Who was the one that interacted with the balloon? You. So make a perception check.
Sure. Oh boy.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna say.
Perception.
So we meant no harm. We'll just try to look for you. Very curious house.
2.
Cool. Wow.
You lot are blind.
I imagine at this point it's kind of hard to take your face off the giant, cracked, ugly toad faces in your leering right at you, being as threatening as it can.
I know it's not that bad.
We didn't take any.
Maybe I won't kill you immediately.
I already
You
did.
have proven yourselves to be somewhat useful, I suppose.
My mama loves me.
My rabbit finger's up in the air.
Oh,
Yeah.
This.
Yes,
I do have a question.
I'm sure you do.
I'd rather not die.
That's
no
not a
question.
I'm getting there, alright?
I'm sure they're now amused at us immediately turning on each other.
But what did Stephanie do? The conversation.
The conversation they were having before,
Oh.
me.
Yeah. I tell you what.
Before I die, I have to know.
Yeah. You know, she was such a bitch.
What did that bitch do?
So,
I'm trying to get conversation.
they were discussing someone called Scabatha
Oh, close.
Nightshade. Scabatha Nightshade.
Not Scabatha Christie.
Tell you what.
And apparently she is having trouble controlling some children, which Pavlova is finding enormously entertaining.
Pavlova, is that the frog or the
Frog.
The frog, yeah.
So Pavlova Brightstraw, is the frog. Again, used specifically to those magically inclined of you. The very powerful magic user in the room, and you suspect the hag that is responsible for Hida.
Yeah, probably more powerful than we can take on just now.
Yes.
I thought I like her.
I think yes.
She can't control the children. No way.
It's terrible.
She has a veritable army of them, I hear, but
But she can't control
Oh.
them.
Is she the one who's been stealing children from the WitchLight Carnival?
probably, I don't really care. We don't talk much. She's a bit of a bitch between you and me.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Someone who can't control children.
So what are we supposed to do with this bitch?
Yeah.
Well, ultimately, if you want to, you could deal with her for me.
Well,
Now, when you say deal, are we talking deal with her, or are
Are
we
we
talking deal with her?
are we talking deal with it?
If she is not around, I can take over her part of the Prismere. And then owning two of the three, it is surely anyway, that's besides the point.
So what's the relation with this woman?
Would she be part of the Hourglass Coven then?
Make a
That's what I was trying to get to.
you can make, I'll let you do it. You can make a persuasion roll.
Oh, I can have a go at that if you want.
I think we'll let the bard do it.
Natural 20 at 27.
You kind of slip it in.
You basically are sitting in her lap sipping tea with her now.
I'm so with this.
You caught her completely off guard. She's normally sort of very reserved, but between the mysterious figure in black and then the Harrington coming in, just fully adding to the conversation.
So, do you know what she did?
Yes, she's. Well, I suppose you could call her my sister. She makes up one of the three.
Ah.
And you would be the other two of the three.
I am one of the other three. Yes.
So where's the third one then?
She is over in Yon. I can't remember her name.
Is she causing problems?
They're both utterly useless. I mean,
I know. Tell me about it.
they can't focus on what's in front of them.
Sometimes you just have to ally yourself with people who are not
So-
up
so
to the
she
task,
can't-
really.
She can't look after children. What's in front of them?
They can't. They don't focus on what's in front of them.
Ah.
I'm like off in a corner chasing a butterfly.
I'm hoping that you was near me in case I didn't get out.
Although I might head back into the kitchen, see if
Get
those
some food.
vultures are ready.
With some wings.
Head back
One of
into
them
the kitchen.
probably is by now because the wizard already set it on fire.
Okay, do we know where she is?
Which?
Yeah.
She is over in thither, and I wrote it down. It's the one with the young.
Look over that way, have we?
But maybe that means that she'll know a way for us to cross.
Oh, we can get one of the balloons.
Oh, we're already in hither, aren't we? So we need to get to.
You're in hither. Yes, you will need to get to thither.
And then eventually we'll move to Yon. I'm guessing.
You did find someone who told you they knew the way to thither.
Yeah,
Yes.
what's his face on the bridge?
Davenport.
Oh, we haven't got his head though.
Yeah, she had. Well, you could ask about.
Oh,
She's into taxidermy. Maybe she knows where the mounted head is.
What is he?
It's a
Yeah.
deer's
It's a
head.
stag.
It's
Wasn't,
a
wasn't,
stag.
wasn't there a stag? Because
Oh,
I asked
they were
about this when I
goblin
was saying
heads.
it wasn't a stag head on the wire frame downstairs.
No, it wasn't.
Goblin. wasn't it?
Oh,
It
I
was-
thought you were about
It
Rick.
was
Horse's head
like
or
that, but it
something.
was
I
yeah.
know that's the goblin. Isn't it?
There are goblin heads up
Because
here.
I seem
There
to
was-
remember mentioning something about if we just put a couple of antlers on.
He knows what his own face looks like.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll tell you what, we'll go and see your Scavenger sister. We'll have a chat with her and deal with her. But we're looking for a stag head. Apparently it's here, and that should get us to where we need to be. Have you got that? We can get there quickly.
Maybe.
Maybe. Apparently you're a collector. You like collecting things.
How you do?
Ah,
I.
I see your collection.
mm,
She pulls out the Pokemon card. The magic.
She pulls out. She goes to a drawer and sort of pulls out a sort of small stack of magic cards, and you are utterly heartbroken to see they're all from Alpha, and they are in the worst condition you
They're all
can
written
imagine.
on.
It's the Power 9 that have been written on. They've been dropped in the
That says
bog.
mountain.
Yeah, a black lotus that says basic planes.
Token written across it. Like, yeah, collection has not been taken care of.
So obviously, in order to get to where we want to go, it'd be nice to have this guy's head, right?
Well, he'll allow us to get to where we need to go. So giving back his head is the way for us to be able to do what she wants us to do.
Which is, if you can do that, if you can point us in the direction of his head, then we can go there quickly and deal with it very quickly. And then have the children under control after that.
I don't think she cares about the children. I think she just wants her sister out of the picture.
Yeah. Just to be clear, you want something from me with nothing in exchange?
Well, we are. We're going to deal with the
I
sister.
was going to say, we're going yeah.
No, we're
Arrange-
going to be doing that anyway.
I offer you his last hop.
Hang on a minute.
No.
No.
Tempting offer.
Cool. You're going to deal with Tabitha anyway.
Are we?
Are we?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to.
I'm not even here. I'm
As we look around
I'm
and go,
vulture.
A year?
Vulture drumsticks.
Ah, yeah.
We're having a very
Having
good
a nice
conversation
chat with
about
our
Tabitha.
red cat friend.
She sort of looms over you, which to you is actually quite. You're not in the room, so it's not
Yeah.
that. But to you is sort of rather intimidating to see this very large, bulbous eyes sort of
Yes,
staring
correct,
at you. It's like, no, you are going to deal with
Hear from the other room. Just offer her something already.
I don't have anything.
I have a vial of rainwater.
You've got lots of things.
You have memories that you'd like to give away.
No, I've given away my memories.
Yeah, give away more.
I'm surprised you remember that.
You haven't given anything away.
That's correct.
You don't know you've given memories away though. You don't remember them.
Might be a
I don't
few
remember.
things that you could do for me, and I will
A
consider
montage of
the
you giving her a
possibility.
back rub, scrubbing her feet.
Consider the possibility of returning that weird
Round bar after
creature's
all.
head.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm listening.
Yeah.
There was a crate in town that they were supposed to be delivering to me.
Ah, yes.
Mm-hmm.
The bullywugs are useless, to say the least.
Yeah.
Find the supplies and return them to me, and I will see if I have the item in question.
Basically, she's sending us out there so that she can rummage through her shit and find it.
She doesn't know, let me know where it is. The box.
I'd say why not? Yeah, if we do that.
Yeah, done. Deal. Let's go.
Some taxidermy stuff to get the head back.
You can live with that.
Alright, so it takes you 20 or so minutes to go back out of the house where you came. You go back to. Do you just go in? Where do you go in town? Oh, do you still have the map of town?
I do have a map of town that I can bring up yet.
If it was back by
It was-
the tree, wasn't it?
So
It was in where we
it
organised
was in
Yeah.
number.
So
I
yeah,
believe
it was where you organised the queue.
Number.
the queue.
It was down here.
Cuckoo.
It was across the bridge from the tree because
Yeah.
the tree island had that abandoned house, and then we crossed the bridge, and there was two houses, one of which had the coup
Yeah.
squad in
There's
it.
a knock on the
Oh,
door. to
there
get
is a
in.
queue of cuckoos, so you know.
Yeah, there's probably another one just happening soon.
Yeah, so we're there.
Is the new king really fat already? After
Yeah,
half
we've
a
literally just come back, and he's like, ugh.
Are you gonna
Well,
go find
Because in order to become king, he has to remove the head and eat the body of his opponent.
them? They get slightly bigger every time.
The ham.
Where are you going?
So we found the box, right? And we're just waiting to see whether we go straight back to Bavlog or we could go
Well,
and see the king. Yeah.
No, no. So I presume we need to go to the house to see if the box is still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to figure out
Oh,
where.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll head to the house that had the box in it.
Mhm.
That house is now empty and abandoned.
We should go see the king,
Yes.
as it
Try
was
and find that
his
box.
house.
Yes.
Yeah.
We return to the king.
You notice that King. I keep forgetting his
He
name.
better be
Illing.
he better be the
King
king
Illing.
still.
He's on the throne. He's already got a giant ruff. You can see that certain members of the court are already changing. There's sort of a line of people waiting up to talk to him, and you sort of enter the royal chamber, and there's sort of a big excellent, everyone stand back, stand back, stand back, and you
Kingship
sort of,
suits you.
As I introduce everyone.
and yeah, you were sort of all brought towards the king, and you do notice that the crate is now sort of off to one side. My friends, how is the meeting with Bavlor?
Going okay.
Yes, doing
Yeah.
good.
Well,
We're not dead.
we return the book.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
She's asked us to get something.
That normally happens.
That's hers.
Yes.
That you have.
Oh, the crate.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, take it. Take it by all means.
Excellent.
Oh, thank you.
Crack on.
I
Taking
think
turns in this party.
I should reward you. Can you all please roll a D100?
Oh,
Can the king provide us with a D100?
No, but he is going to provide you each
54.
with a Feywild trinket.
Oh, 95.
A red cap that droops down one shoulders. Oh, sorry, a red cap that droops down to one shoulders when worn. So it's a hat that.
Red cap.
95.
95.
nice.
A weak magnetic wand. So magnetic. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
60.
60. Stuffed Oni doll with a creepy smile and one missing eye.
A stuffed what doll?
O-N-I. And
Oni.
Creature.
Oni.
Sort of like
Right,
a
an Oni.
demon
Yeah.
style of creature, I believe.
That's his childhood.
Oni are like Jin or Genie.
That's
Yeah,
his,
Japan.
it's his childhood Teddy
Japanese
from
stuff.
birth.
Yeah, they tend to have quite like faces.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like
From the ring.
Horns and
Japanese
stuff.
samurai mask type thing.
We've had.
I think
44.
very much creatures that like offer you good stuff but cause pain and suffering
We've
in
had
your
one of
life.
those mentioned in the campaign before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think I got a drawing
43.
of one, didn't I?
93.
What's the eye? Would the eye match with the missing one?
A
Oh.
wooden sliff figurehead from a modern ship. Model ship. I don't know what that word is.
A what?
Yeah,
Which one,
it's
sorry?
S-Y-L-P-H.
Sylph.
So.
So,
It's probably
Oh, it's like a
Picture of
fairy.
a spirit.
Spirit. Yeah. So it's like a figurehead for a small model ship.
A sylph. Something I like to.
According to Wikipedia, a sylph is an air spirit stemming from the 16th century works of Paracelsus. Good for him.
Oh.
Yes, you can take the crates, you can pick it up, you can be rewarded for your
Cool.
part in overthrowing a king. As a monarch yourself, then probably sends a bit of a chill down your
I mean, all we
spine.
did was do what we were supposed to do anyway. You did all the work.
we delegated.
It was a very
He
good
did all the
plan.
work. All we did was show up to do what we were going to do anyway.
Yeah, we just.
Let's turn the box.
His plan of just stab the king in the head.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
The
realistically,
simple plans are the best.
realistically, all we did was not get in the way.
As good as helping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, so you can go back and
I'm
you
slowly adding to my wardrobe as we're here. I now have a 40-foot long scarf and a red cap that droops to one shoulder.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
You're gonna look like the stereotypical character that finishes an RPG, just a complete mismatch of everything. You return back to the house. They are still sort of engaged in having tea. I'll let you make another perception check. In fact, other people can make perception checks now to see if they can figure out what the other figure is.
21.
Cool. You recognise them as a darkling, the same as the runners of the shop. Trinket, Bauble and Charm. But as you go back, you do walk in to find a giant stag's head on the table, sort of between them having tea. As you walk
Well,
in.
the stag said's having tea.
No, between the two characters having tea. There is a teacup next to the stag's head, but it isn't partaking. Doesn't look particularly amused.
Well, no one in this place does.
Apart from Babylora.
Oh, well,
It seems to be having a whale of a time.
or even the frog of the time. Bad joke.
There you go. But yeah, so what do you do as you walk in?
Watchcock. Here's the case.
Excellent. That is sufficient for me to determine. I do indeed have the head.
Yeah,
Funny though.
can see that.
Hmm.
Excellent.
Thank you.
She's just sort of looking at you with a very large smile, just sort of expectantly. I thought you wanted it.
Yeah.
We did.
Well, that's why we brought the crate back.
Oh, the crate was to see if I had the head.
Shall we go put this crate with your other abomination downstairs?
Well,
You'll be going downstairs anyway.
Cool. I go downstairs.
She's just sort of watching it. I haven't. Okay.
She'll learn very quickly that it's very hard to vaguely threaten somebody who doesn't understand vague.
Their subtlety is slightly lost on Ico. I'm guessing the rest
As
of you.
I go past,
Yeah, the red cap just sort of waves back at you.
with your own red cap.
Yeah, you've got your own red cap now.
No.
Only about 7 foot size difference between the two of you, but still. She turns to sort of the three of you that are still remaining in the room. So, does he do that a lot?
Yeah.
He never does anything exact more than once. That sort of thing, yes. All the time. So
You
now,
get used to it, it's fine.
well, now that he's also taken it down for you as well, adding on to the deal,
Yes.
may we take the head? That's the whole point of this.
We get him to unpack it as well.
Yeah.
Just all over the floor.
Didn't specify.
He didn't say we'd do it well.
It's called strategic incompetence.
It is exactly like it should be.
If you do it badly the first time, no one will ask you to do it again.
Make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh dear lord.
Where's my plus to that? +2. We'll wing it. Alright. 12.
You turn into a worm on the floor, and she sort of just snaps her fingers, and then
Oh,
sort of
lovely.
looks at the other two of you, just being like.
I'm like,
You might recognise this as the polymorph spell.
what?
He was annoying.
Give him a nudge.
You may have noticed that downstairs there is a pool.
Yes.
I normally like to spend several hours a day in there. It's good for my skin. As she sort of extends an arm and you hear sort of the cracking of her dry skin. Says, but it has proved painful for the last few days. Fix the pool, and you can have the head.
So we fix the pool, you give us the head.
Yes.
Excellent. You
And
heard that, right?
Will you let us leave with it?
Yes.
There's no problem now. Well, we're getting back.
Oh, just let's say nudge him a little bit of damage or turn him back.
Step on him.
Step on
What?
him. Fight him off. A bit of damage will turn back.
And so look at. I would know this spell as well, right? So I just
Yes, you would
Just
recognise
slamming
that.
his worm head against the floor, trying to...
I'll pick you up.
kill me.
Put you in my pocket. Let's go.
Will I take damage being bounced about in this pocket?
Suddenly your pocket goes ching.
Yeah, so
I'll do it in a minute.
you pick up the worm, you put it in your pocket. The two of you sort of traipse out the room, and as you sort of get back to here, there is another click, and you feel this human-sized wizard just emerge in your pocket.
Is that a human in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
I come out just like, not having a spine was lovely. The pain was just. Lots of that again.
The problem though,
You're killing the DM.
I was not prepared for that.
I mean, you can't tell the difference between the real world and dreams
I
anyway.
probably thought it was
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah. Oh, the relief.
Many centuries living as a worm. Because, perspective is completely different when you're...
I was about to say there's a proverb about it's better to live a single day as a tiger than 1,000 years as a worm.
Yeah.
He would disagree. But you are back on this level, and the pool.
hey, I go. go!
So what is she saying is wrong with it?
This is the water hurts her.
It's acid.
And then we've got the water test kit, like check the pH and what's
Put some flocculent in it. Some chlorine.
yeah, a bit of chlorine, she'll like that.
They're
Fucking
good, aren't they?
wonderfully delicious.
So
pH plus.
you go
The
back.
only thing that would make this better is if you took one, spread some Nutella on it, and then attached it to another. Nutella Oreo.
Heat it out.
You go down to the level. You've been here before. There is sort of I think it's about 2 foot deep pool in the centre of the room, with a well and a lily pad and a mirror.
If I could.
Lily pad, well, mirror.
Are there any more of the wisps in the well, like we found before? Or?
Well,
You haven't looked down the well.
how deep's this water?
Say 2 feet. Shallow.
Shallow.
Even the Harrington can sort of walk around just about.
Don't worry, we'll get you out your floaties.
You just sort of head. It's fine. It's fine.
Is that actual water?
Yeah.
It's probably like a pool that's been left for several years. So
It's
it's more
clean,
green than it is.
but it is water. Yeah.
And it hurts them.
Anyone got a pump? Pumping it out and refill it from the...
Is it like leafy, scum on the top sort of thing?
Yeah. It's sort of like river water. It looks a lot like the water that's in sort of the
Down
bay.
below, yeah.
And if you had to guess, it's the same water that's been pumped straight up to fill the pool.
I'll go have a look at the well.
Yeah, we'll have a look at the well.
I am not getting in the water.
I've put him on the lily pad.
Get at me! Get at me! No!
Know how hard it is to dry fur?
So
Yeah.
is the well above the water level?
Slightly, yeah. So you can see, it's one of those ones where it's like it's at the top. The well clearly fills the pool. Can the two of you make Constitution saving throws, please?
That I can do.
Oh
23.
You pass.
no. 5.
You pass out.
You take 5 points of acid damage. You take 2 points of acid damage.
Yeah. That is pretty acidic
Yes.
Is that from looking down the well?
It's
from being in the water.
Or is it from being in the water?
from being in the water.
Need pH negatives.
Hmm.
Well, immediately.
Is there some sort of drain hole in the water?
No.
Hmm. Hmm.
So nothing in the well really. So,
Do you look down?
oh, quickly.
That's what we were doing.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
quickly, yeah.
I'm going to stand on the edge of the well.
Make me. The two of you can make a nature check.
Okay.
Not here. Of course I went on that, didn't I? No.
7.
4.
Cool. Not that you can see.
Hello!
Hello, hello, hello. Actually, it doesn't really echo. It goes
Doesn't it?
down. You expect it to echo, but it doesn't.
I
I quickly run out of the water.
Throw the hair down it, see how deep it goes.
How about no?
I send my familiar down to see what's in the bottom of the well.
Have you got anything alkaline?
Hang on. What's
It
that
goes down about 10 feet
You're
and
right.
gets stuck.
Ah.
It's all pissing at the
What's
pool.
stuck in there? Can I see it? Or, the familiar does have. Does the familiar have dark vision?
Yes, yes.
It can't
Well, it
see
depends on
anything,
what it-
but it just
Yeah,
kind
it would depend on what it is. So
Yeah.
if it's a bird, no.
Probably not. But yeah.
it can't see what it is. It just sort of stops.
Blocked. Okay.
I'm going to get my spirit to teleport me onto the edge of the well, so avoiding the water, so I can have a look down.
Just about, yeah. I'll give you that one.
So I can have a look down and see what's in the
You can make a nature check with disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yes.
You can send your thing down there to light the way as it goes down.
It's going to be 6.
You've got no idea what might be down there, what might be causing this.
I will actually send a flame down there. I should produce flame. Yeah, like that's going to bother me.
Alright, what is that?
That's produce flame.
I'll do a minor illusion of a little creature.
So the spell description: flickering flame appears in your hand, remains there for the duration, and
You can throw it, yeah.
shows bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. Ends if you dismiss it, and you can attack her within 30 feet of you. So actually, I'll flame on and see if it shows anything.
It's not.
So I can't actually see anything.
You can see water down. It looks like what you would imagine. If you just put your head down well, it looks like that. It's just water all the way down.
I'll throw the flame down there anyway.
Cool. That'll be initiative.
Oh, the thrill dice.
You can roll damage on that though.
It's a water elemental.
You get a fire.
On the right dice. And that is 2 fire damage.
Cool. I go.
I got a 4.
Still faster than me. Marius.
6.
Hello.
Yeah, I think it was a 6 as well. Was your dex? Or
I'm plus 3 on dex.
I am knowing it. Would that be you?
Actan.
19.
No, 19.
Our initiatives are 19, 6, 5, 4 and 2.
Yeah, so he gets to go at 19, then he goes again at 9 because 10 is gone. I'm so fast!
You're
He
down!
just literally takes a bump.
And I go really fast. I go so fast around here. I try to get the water out with a whirlpool.
Cool. So, top of the
flash
round.
it.
Yeah, flash it.
Actan.
What the fuck? Was it? So he just put something down the thing. And
I joked the
Do
flame
like
down
hear
there.
a noise or
Yeah.
is there like
Okay.
a...
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
what I was going to do then, because obviously I don't know someone's coming out, I was going to have an investigation around for any like draining pumps or something.
Cool.
See if there's any
Do not pull.
you know, like
There's just a plug at the bottom.
like a plant room or something.
Okay. Take your movement and you can roll an investigation check.
So I'll, 10, 15, 20. Yeah.
I mean, there are things in areas of the room that
Yeah.
you can do.
Yeah, so I'm just going to look here and move down. That's 20, 22.
Cool. Let's see what you find. You don't find the pumping station, unfortunately.
It's not here!
But you do find a debriefing room, which will be pumped thoroughly in later.
No, you find dirty plates, scraps of food, just random junk, old clothes,
Don't throw them in the well!
just stuff everywhere.
Get a
Like,
knife for a knife.
you just sort of pull out a plate with like half a meal on it, and you pull out a plate with like the same meal, just the other half that's clearly been eaten twice. You know, like 2 meals different days, and she ate the left half one day and the right half the other day.
Oh.
Yeah, she nasty.
Yeah.
Not a good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's got to love something, right?
Anything else from you, Actan?
No.
Marius.
Do I know what's causing... Can I see anything that's causing us to...
Nope.
Right. So I'd be unaware that there's actually anything happening.
Pretty much, yeah.
Fine. In that case, I would get my spirit to teleport me back to there because I don't know anything's happened. Is whatever it was within 5 foot of me?
Nope.
Fine. And that will be me.
Hello.
Check.
Yeah, they did.
So my familiar is still down at the bottom, and if I look through its eyes, can I still see anything? Is there anything?
There was a flash of light.
Yeah.
Flash of flame.
The big dragon.
See, I don't really know much either. Don't know if there's anything in the water. It's just. I mean, if we're going to try and. Should we try and unblock the well? Because that might.
Well, flame doesn't do it.
I have shatter.
Go stick your head down the well.
I think the acid had killed me before I even got there, to be honest. But, there's not much I can do here. I could shocking grasp in the water maybe and see if that does anything. With the familiar. But
Do you want to?
sure, the familiar pops out the water and shocking grasps the water in the well.
So the familiar shocking grass in the well. Or okay,
yes.
roll to hit. You could be doing it at disadvantage because
Fair enough, then it doesn't hit probably, because that's a 9.
I would disadvantage. See what it is.
No.
Yeah, that's higher, so 9.
Okay, roll damage.
1d8.
Has it shocked itself?
5.
Because it's sat in the water
5.
like a duck.
Yeah, your familiar will take damage as well, but
Yes.
because
That's, yeah, it's in the water,
water
as well.
conducts electricity, kids.
So we're just sort of stood here and we just see him throw a fireball and then we see a and you go, oh fuck!
Familiar just sort of float to the surface before I imagine disappearing. I go.
Do they even have 5 hit points?
No.
I'm
It's 1d4.
very much like my Harrington friend. I'm going to be like rummaging through,
you're
looking for the button that says drain.
Can we put a hole in the bottom of the house?
I mean, that's potentially going to be.
She still wants the pool.
Well, no, we can repair it afterwards.
Yeah, but we put a hole in and let it drain, and then we fill the hole.
Cement.
Oh, yeah, you find
Yeah.
rubbish, essentially.
Yeah. I'm literally staring at this wall again. This grain is. It's the same grain that's behind those paintings. The mystery deepens.
It's all connected. So, for, I imagine, Marius and Elor, the only 2 people actually watching what happens, you see a transparent cylinder sort of make its way out of the well. You can only see it when it sort of goes above the water, so it's in the water. It is completely invisible.
I'm guessing.
And I will let you both make nature checks.
Okay.
Or survival if you're going to figure what this thing is.
20.
It's a gelatinous cube,
Yeah.
or in this case, a
Gelatinous cylinder.
Yeah.
But don't
It's a
tell you.
gelatinous ballistic missile.
And it makes its way sort of through the water over to you. Yeah, it's gonna. I
Okay.
don't know how actions pseudopod. Just attack. So I don't know. It's just gonna fix. Just
Well,
bash
it's,
you.
it's like a almost like a tentacle thing would come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slap.
That's for 15 to hit.
That hits. Yeah. I should have shielded.
11, 14 points of acid damage.
I'm on 1 hit point. Okay. I should have shielded.
You should have shielded.
Back to the top of the round.
Okay.
Actan, you are now fully aware that this thing is happening, and you can see it sort of over the top of the water.
What the fudge? is everything touch?
Vicious mockery, isn't?
Oh,
Yeah.
Mr. Gelatinous Blob.
Have you got some salt? I mean, you could try.
I'm trying to remember what the weaknesses are.
I have a little bag of sand. Damn it.
Mr. Snap.
I will give you a hint on the stat block I'm using. There aren't any,
Fair enough.
which is 5e tools, so it
Mm.
has plenty of immunities.
Like I said, I know some of them have got various weaknesses,
Get here.
various oozes and cubes.
Yeah, but I think it's so widely used as just a generic monster.
Yeah.
It having a bane is. As well as you can't knock a cube prone either. It just goes on to the
Cube,
side.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, its attack is it doesn't do anything other than just try and get in your space. It's like the blob. It just engulfs you and tries to keep you inside of it. It
Oh.
rubs up against you.
In fact, one of its actions is literally called engulf.
Right, okay, so I've moved down behind the fighters. Jesse.
You could say turn this pool into a sauna just by sitting in it.
It was
Steam room.
I'm going to point at it and I'm going to say, a bane of shadows, dark and dread. The bard sang tales of the fallen, it said. Reverses lace and sorrow's shroud, he wove a haunting mournful crowd. Charisma saving throws, I try and bane it.
Ooh, it fails. But 5.
Like I say, I imagine its charisma is probably fairly low.
Yeah,
I was born in the well.
It
concentration
has a
up.
charisma of 1.
Concentration
You
up
were
to
merely
1 in here.
adopted in the well.
That's been one charm, motherfucker.
Subtract a d4 from attack and saving throws.
Cool.
Dark's got personality.
I've got healing too. I can't get it yet, but yeah, I'm good.
I will extricate
Oh no, I've
myself
got bonus
somehow.
action, haven't I?
But that's but Bane's a leveled spell.
Yeah, but I could do an inspiration forward.
Oh, yes, you
And I'm going to pat the fire genocide on the butt and go, get him, tiger.
I've already got a bardic inspiration from last session.
can. The last 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
I haven't got a bardic inspiration.
You have that. You have a d6 that you can add to damage or a roll.
Or a life,
Or a healing spell.
or a life check, yeah.
The trouble with the healing spell. Oh no, it's not. I've got cure wounds.
I've got healing too.
I mean, I've got healing word, but it's a bonus action, and commanding my spirit is a bonus action. So I don't know.
Okay, and is that all from you?
That is
10.
all from me.
Marius.
So
What the fuck?
Ooh.
Oh, he was aware there was something there. You're still rifling through the cupboard going, what?
Well, I just heard the wizard go, ah!
Ah, that stings.
Ah, he's going pee again.
I told you not to pee in the pool.
I was moaning about having a spine again.
God damn it.
I wish I was a worm.
I am going to cast
All these cumbersome bones.
Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Go through it.
I didn't know that the gelatinous
So-
cube was called Ray.
I shall send 3 rays of flame at it. So that is a 20, a 14, and a 12.
They all hit.
They all hit.
It's a large.
It is large. So in fact that thing is actually the right size.
Right size,
I
yeah.
picked it specifically so the engulf, you could actually engulf it. I did plan it somewhat ahead.
Ah,
Uh,
I see some ones and twos here.
10, 14, 16 fire damage. And it's these 3 rays just into it.
So 3 rays blast chunks of the ooze out and it sort of shudders.
I will go 1, 2,
Structurally
3,
it's still intact.
and my spirit will. I'm commanding it with my bonus action, so that's me finished, and then it will do its. because it's not on here.
This summon can do a lot of things, can't it?
It's pretty awesome. I'm guessing it's also the main thing about his class.
This
there.
is shape change, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still my shape change.
Rather than changing into a different form, you use something. Yeah.
And shape change is pretty nuts.
I mean, shape change is it's very much like so. Rogues are an incredibly broken class for the sneak attack.
So it will fly there next
But
to.
like druid being able to, I'm going to be a bear and have 100 hit points. Then you're going to get me down. Now I've still got my normal hit points.
It does depend if the DM just lets
Yeah,
you
yeah.
transform into whatever you want, or the DM picks.
Yeah, yeah.
Would you like to be elsewhere?
Yes, if that's
It's
alright.
now going to teleport. 5,
Boom,
10,
boom.
15 to there.
Get wrapped in a blankie.
Can.
Comfort blanket of fire.
I mean, it'd be nice and warm.
Yeah.
Pleasant, warm sensation spreading down your legs. So fire or incontinence?
Can I please make a dexterity save?
Ooh, maybe. Its modifiers are strength +2, dex -4. 13.
DC 13.
Ooh, it succeeds.
So it doesn't take any fire damage.
If a cube could look surprised.
So we just hear it.
Okay, and that's it for my spirit.
Right. Thank you very much for saving my life. I am now going to.
Now we really
You're just
see what's
it's
away.
like lights burn, covered in he's covered in acid burns, lying on the floor.
Right. Cheeky little crack. I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at 2nd level with fire.
That dex spell
This
is a
is-
D4 negative for it.
Oh, I fail.
You fail. In that case, you take
Bang.
Bane.
5 fire damage.
Nice.
Curse you, rabbit!
Yeah, it passed for just a second. I was like, yeah, oh fuck.
And the rabbit goes, no!
Yep, because no matter what I would have rolled, that would what you would have rolled.
Oh, I didn't know that was in there. I'm so sorry.
Read between the lines.
I think whole person, but it says choose humanoid.
Yes.
Nah, humanoid.
You can hold one of us in place when it attacks us.
No!
I was like, it can do that too.
Doesn't 8 hit it?
8. Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
Yes.
Wow!
Oh my word. Right. So that is 4d8.
It's literally a large square.
Slow moving square, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know, my man's.
It's a 10 foot by 10 foot by 10 foot square that's just new.
Whoa. Oh, okay, isn't it?
So 2.
What the hell did you
4
cast?
Chromatic
Chromatic
Orb.
Oh,
Orb
right.
choosing fire at second level.
Yes, that was a 2 for 12 points of fire damage.
He's a cynic. You need to cast some sort of alkaline spell.
alkaline.
It needs to balance his pH.
Anything else from you?
I run further away.
No!
5, 10, 15.
Okay.
I'm going to go into a range, and as I go into a range, a Stegosaurus spiky tail comes out of my ass. I whip around, clipping it in the face. The gelatinous face. I see like an anime face.
I'm impressed that you can see his face.
That would be a 14 to hit.
You'll just draw a face. Right, I'm hitting it in the face.
Or he just hits him in like the fire, just sort of burnt away past it. He's like, face.
It will take 9 piercing damage. As I go, whoa, 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 whoa. No, do I actually want to do that? Oh, you know what? I won't have done that. I'll go, whoa, 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 whoa.
Anything else from you?
No, I'm all good.
Awesome.
What's going to happen is it's going to eat me, but my tail's going to stay outside, start hitting it.
Just play with GPT.
So, first of all, it's going to try and hit you.
On mockeries.
Nope.
Nope.
I figured that's where you got from.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it's going to try and move into you. So, can you make me a
He's in me.
dexterity saving throw, please?
I can indeed. I'm just going to
Yeah,
borrow
go for
this for my
Take the leg, take the leg.
advantage because I can see it.
You can, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be a 20.
So, you can choose to be pushed back or just let the cube eat you.
You want to eat it from inside out, right? It's jelly, right?
Start eating from the inside.
I will let it move me for now. So I imagine it'll be like this then.
Yeah, it's trying to move into you, is it? Eh? A little bit confused. Okay. Actan.
Right. I'm going to extend my finger to the cube and I'm going to say a cube of jelly oozing with sass. Vicious mockery from a gelatin mass. Big fatty.
Fair.
D4. D4 psychics. Where's my D4s?
Good one.
Thank you.
I'm going to imagine that
4.
the gelatinous cube has only just realised he's a plutonium liquid.
Non-Newtonian.
I hit him hard enough that he became a solid object when he came towards me.
Yeah, so 4 psychic and he has his surprise for the next tech roll.
Yes, I'm told he's not hitting one of you again. Okay.
That's me.
Marex.
I go. You want to move? You happy where you are?
I'm good.
I shall
Unlimited jelly, right?
move up to there and I shall cast Cure Wounds on our wizard because I feel sorry for him.
Thank you.
5 hit points back.
He removes your spine.
Oh, thank God.
I saved you.
And then I shall move back to there and bonus action to command my spirit.
Make a healer at some point who is like a chiropractor, so he walks up to people and just like, oh yeah, that's right.
And
Like
my,
Harry Potter gives him a little bit of juice that just
Yeah.
removes the bone.
my spirit will do its flame seed attack. I know it's here.
Ian and I were having a really good idea for a pair of characters to be in a campaign. So one of us is a paladin and the other's a cleric.
Yes.
The cleric always goes in and is like, ah yes, you know, I'm here to spread the good word of God. If you don't listen to me, my friend here
5 flame damage.
Well, persuasion.
is willing to have that conversation with you.
And it will kind of fly up into the
So what does your spirit look like?
It's appeared as a.
A mini
I
fetus.
mean, I summon it as a like a bird of prey, but you're saying
Right.
it appears as a bird of paradise. The last time I
Yeah.
did it.
Oh yeah, it appears as a mythical version of whatever it is trying to be.
It's Fox the Phoenix.
Pretty much.
So it's flitting around in the rafters, kind of chucking flame at it.
Right.
Thank you.
I think I'm going to move back just a little bit further. Just because I'm a little bit. Just staying away from it as far as I can. And then a first level chromatic roll, because I don't have that many second level spell slots. That is 24. That'll do it.
No.
It circles back around. Once you get over 20,
Yeah.
it goes back to 4.
Damn it.
It has an AC of a range actually. What fire damage again?
Yeah, just go for fire damage again. Seems to be working. For 12 damage. We did the same damage with it as level 1 as in level 2. 12 fire damage.
Takes it. It is looking less like a cube now. It looks kind of like Swiss cheese.
Chunks melted off of it.
Like Emmentaler or Jarlsberg.
Dirty with the burn.
Anything else from you?
That'll have to, I'm afraid.
I go. You are face to face. Face to cube.
Face to cube. Kiss it. No, sorry.
I'll let you do that as a free action if you want.
Wow, so that'll be a 10 to hit.
Amazingly, that hits. Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkably easy to hit this thing.
7 plus 3, 10 points of slashing damage.
I think they're meant to be sort of like
Yeah,
a low level,
yeah.
easy to hit, high hit point.
Yeah,
thing.
you can hit it a lot, but you really got to do a lot to take the hit points off.
And
yeah.
basically, I've decided that as I've swung into it, I'm now going to step in.
You're going to step into it.
Step into. Cool.
On my own terms.
You made a hole. You can't.
Yeah, I cut a hole and then I just step in before it closes behind me. But my tail is still out the back end of it.
Okay, I'll let you do that. We would be attacking at disadvantage.
That's fine.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Well, the first one, the one I just hit it there, was with my axe. Yeah.
You can attack with your tail, but again, you will be at
Yeah, yeah.
disadvantage because you're in different.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that it from you?
That's my go.
Cool. It's go.
Can we damage it now without hurting Igo?
I've got a protective bubble around me.
It's called rage.
The bubble that we're attacking.
We're not doing critical fumbles.
Well, no, but I'm just wondering because there are some. If you damage the creature and someone's inside it, you damage the person. It will say in the creature stats if it does.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
Okay.
Again, it's supposed to be a lower level enemy, I think. Cool. So because you entered it,
Breaking all of the rules of Dungeons and Dragons according to all of those nerds out there.
so you take 7 points of acid damage. That's it. You just sitting there going, ow, stings.
No, that's the wrong way around.
Not having a very good time, it's going to head back to the well. It looks like it's going to try and climb back down the well. Aktan.
Oh, where's my whole monster spell? Oh, what if
You
I hold
can't
you?
contain me!
Can I see him? What happened if I hold person you?
Well, it wouldn't matter.
It wouldn't matter.
Because it
Still
doesn't
drag
lock
me
me. It
around.
doesn't lock me in.
Yeah,
It locks him in the
It'll lock
position.
me inside the
Yeah.
thing,
That
but
would-
I'll
it'd
still
be-
move with the cube.
Yeah, in fact, it'd be worse because he couldn't attack with his tail.
I'm just-
But if I'd had say, an immovable rod, I could activate that,
Yeah.
and
And then
it would
you
be
could
able
move
to.
Yes.
I'm thinking about casting Thunder Wave, honestly.
You would get a
Oh,
very
the
confused
wave!
cube
Yeah.
trying to go back and get you, and then just like, hang on. You know, it's -5 intelligence modifier would
Yeah,
really know what to do with that information.
But you still hurt.
A bit, but I think
I
I'll be
cure
fine.
wounds. I
Yeah.
did cure wounds.
I'll be
I don't
fine
think it's
for
going to be
now.
hitting him anytime soon.
Yeah, I
Sure.
should be fine, yeah. Just deal the damage.
Okay. Get it here. I'm going to not do any of that. I'll put my finger and go, oi, you big dummy, spit him out.
I haven't eaten him yet.
Okay, just trying to eat the cube.
And
Well, the temptation was to go with my bestial maw and then climb in and just like go.
as
I would
a,
have let you do that, yeah.
as a mockery, I'm going to try mockery it again. Wisdom.
Fails.
Four,
You got
again.
5.
4 psychic.
It takes it.
And disadvantage on the next attack.
Yeah, that's.
And what about bonuses?
Probably not going to be a problem.
I mean, with the -4 as well, it's. Yeah. Yeah, it has a different plan now.
Would you like out yet?
It's up to you. If you want to come and get me, that's fine.
Do your spirit have to touch him to teleport?
I
it's
think
his
just
tail's outside.
within 5 foot.
It can land on my tail.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to locate you. And as a
Um,
bonus action, I'm going to
so,
I'm going to go to everyone. I'm going to go, everyone, hear my call. Our friend needs some help.
Allegedly hero.
It's fine, don't worry about
so each one creature
Move.
within 5 foot of it.
You can
it.
Don't need to.
you can move to assist and help if needed. So, as I use my an inspiration die, I'm not giving it an inspiration. I'm
Yeah.
using it for mantle of inspiration. I'm going to give 5 temporary hit points to you. Is your spirit an inanimate? Can I target your spirit? You can give
Yeah.
it HP and shit.
If you wish to, you can do that.
Would it be better? Would it be beneficial if you're able to move that now?
It moves after me. It takes its turn directly after me.
Okay, because once I give the 10 hit points, you are able to move if you want to.
Well, I move before the thing does, so I'll be able to get him out before it goes down the well.
Alright, well, I'll do. I'll give it to you anyway. I'll give you 5. I won't give it to you. I'll give you,
Okay.
and I go 5 temporary.
5 temporary hit points, is it?
Yeah, and if you want to, whoever had temporary hit points can use their reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Can I attempt to move my... No, because it's an action to try and break free, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are
So
essentially.
if you want to move away, you
yeah.
can move away. You can move away if you want, or move closer. It's up to you.
You sort of sit like it's like, great.
All right, 5 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nice.
But the movement can be cool if you
Yeah.
charge it.
Don't need to move. Don't
Right, that's it.
worry. Okay.
Marius.
So,
Twinge through my leg.
burning hands would probably get you as well.
Do it. Do it.
It's like
I'm
a
inside
microwave.
it. If you're hitting it, it's...
If it's
I'm inside it, not
if it's an
outside.
area of effect spell, you will likely hit
Yeah.
it
Which
as
is
well.
what it is.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. If it's a target spell, you won't. Because you can always just aim above it. At
Yeah.
It's already lost its disadvantage for its first attack, hasn't it?
No,
Already
it's got-
has
it's
it,
got
yeah.
one. It's
Yeah,
vulnerable.
that's why I think it's probably not worth doing frostbite.
Ah, yeah.
No.
I'll just
It's got Bane and it.
I'll just
you know,
produce
it's probably
flame.
fucking it up. You just put a lot of force there and you see an imprint.
It's- you have to try really hard not to hit it.
Yeah.
It's only the literal equivalent of hitting a barn door.
For 6 fire damage.
Takes it.
I'll move. Again, I shall command my spirit, and it will go 5, 10, 15, 20, and it will teleport, taking Igo with it.
No, not allowed.
Only if you can get him out of the queue.
So we go 5, 10, 15. So unfortunately, you're going
Yeah.
to be.
No, that's absolutely fine.
And then, can it make a dex save, please?
Nope.
For 4 fire damage.
Anything else from you?
No, that's it.
Hello?
Okay. Just gonna chuck a firebolt at it. No. Keep going. The damage. 12.
Hits. Its AC is 6. I'll give you that.
Oh, it's
If you're gonna
not
take-
all.
So I
Yeah.
can't miss it.
You can.
A natural
Natural
one.
one. Natural one always.
This is not D&D 1. A natural 20 always hits. A natural 1 always misses when it comes to attacks.
It's the only way you can miss.
7 fire damage. That's it. Can't do anything else.
I go. They spent an entire turn rescuing you.
That's it. I'm doing the gift croak again.
I'm not inside it now. That'll be 6 slashing damage.
You slice it in half.
Ha!
Yeah, the cube was on sort of its last legs, and as the barbarian raises his axe, it just kind of cuts straight through the cube, and it falls back down the well.
Yay.
And then you hear a splash because the well just feeds to the water below. And we are out of combat.
Haha! Success.
Hey.
Is this... Has this region been affected by the ebb and flow of the water?
The pool or downfall?
The town.
Downfall is always tidal.
So it is
Anyway.
tidal, okay.
It was
So
tidal
it could be
before.
this will start to fill up when tide, and it might start to recycle like it has.
Make an
previously.
intelligence roll.
Sure.
I imagine if that was blocking the well,
Yeah.
that would be.
Yes, even though your wizard can't figure it out, the barbarians, the world will self-regulate itself in a few hours.
It's like that, you know, we've done the treatment, we poured the crystals in, we've given it a little shake around, and we say, you got to leave it for 48 hours, let it settle, let the pH balance work out.
Where's the lounge chair so we can wait?
We pour some chlorine in. Lots of chlorine.
We've got to put some moisturiser on our skin.
Well, the water does that. She uses the water, but of course the water's burning
You
her.
can rub the moisture on her skin, or else it gets that ooze again.
Yeah.
Right. We'll go back up and tell her that we got rid of the...
Problem.
Well,
Wait,
we
yeah,
got
the
rid of the
blockage.
gelatinous cube. Hope it wasn't yours, but it was blocking the well.
Stop throwing things down your well.
No, I can't say that was mine. Well done, well done. Well, I did promise you, and she sort of points to the head, with sort of a big smile on her face. Take it.
Take what?
The head.
The head.
It's on the table in front of
Clapper
her.
claw.
Clapper claws.
Yes.
She's just
You're gonna
smiling at you expectantly, just like, take
You're
it.
gonna make the old man carry a massive heavy head.
No, I'm going to make you pick it up.
Oh, fine, I'm mad enough to, I guess. So, I go and I pick up the head. I try and go back.
You now have Clapper claw's head.
What's that
Yay!
take 6 points of damage.
As he impales himself on one of the antlers. Ah! When my heart pumps, that's going to bleed horribly.
No, she's gonna dust.
No, there's just a part of me that wasn't in the room when the deal was made. And she seems like the sort that would, well, my deal wasn't with you.
Yeah.
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I walk back towards the guys. As I walk past there, can I say to her, when you turned me into a worm, that was lovely. The pain in my back just vanished along with my spine. Thank you. Shh. Keep going.
You're back into being a worm.
Here's a little
No,
swerve.
surely she would like turn him into something like a giraffe with more spine. Well, no.
Pangolin.
It's the same number of...
So, yeah, she turns you into a pangolin, so you're just heavily armoured.
Oh no.
What is it?
75
You can probably sort of,
pangolin.
yeah, you can probably drag the skull out. You are a pangolin for the next hour.
Yeah, great. Yeah, sure.
I'll pick them both up.
So, I love pangolins, they're such cool creatures.
Hell yeah. Can I just roll about on the floor now as well? Cool.
Well,
Do you have a bad back? I imagine you do it and there's
I'm going to forget halfway through and then I'm going to start to go, oh yeah.
You're wrong.
the best bit is you're bouncing, do the damage, and then just, oh, where'd you come from?
How long will those temporary hit points last for?
Until your long rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Until a long rest, or you
Lose
damage,
them.
or
Yeah,
you
lose,
replace them with other temporary hit points.
Yeah, you're going to get your Bardic Inspiration back.
Cool. Is there anything else you would like to do while you were in Pavlova's house?
Yeah,
No.
take a short rest.
Well, I would say kill her, but I don't think that's a practical consideration, Jessie.
No. You can certainly try.
I certainly don't think we're going to.
In that case, I think that's a good space for a break.
Okay.
Right, we'll be back shortly. We're back.
So, you leave,
And then she said,
three of you
Yes.
leave Pavlova's hut. I imagine the half-orc is carrying the
Yep.
rather heavy head, and there's a little pangolin sort of following behind. It's just like, wait up!
I think we probably someone needs to be carrying the
I was
pangolin
carrying
as
the
well.
pangolin too.
Otherwise, it's probably going to get very wet trying to.
So, and
Bless
you
you.
head back
Thank you.
to Downfall.
So, Clapper claw.
So if we go to the king,
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to go to the king? Do we need anything from the king then?
No.
what time of day is it?
Lunchtime.
We need lunch from the king.
Unless he's been overthrown already.
I mean, it's always good to check in just in case, see
Yeah,
where
yeah.
we stand.
Have a short rest, eat heavens for lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. If you want to take a short rest, that's
Yeah.
fine. There would be food provided. Tasty but satisfying
Yep.
is the order of the day.
Yeah.
Face deep butt satisfied?
The old king, frog legs.
Alright.
Oh, I was actually making a Lion King joke. When they
Slimy
think-
but
oh,
satisfying.
slimy but satisfying, my bad. But yeah, either way.
Oh,
Since
the
I've
grubs.
watched that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take a short rest if you would.
Ah.
I will.
As is the tradition of most Disney films out there, everything happens in a single song. Simba grows up in a single song, walking across a single log branch. The Chinese
The log
army,
branch of
the Chinese army is fully trained in a single song. Aladdin flies around the whole world in a
As we
single
know
song.
from Team America, all you need is a montage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Rocky had a montage.
I take a short rest simply because it gives me more wild shape back.
Yeah, same. I took a short rest for my
Yes.
spell slots and stuff. Yeah.
That's all good.
I stayed awake the whole
you're
time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do get
Arcane
arcane recovery.
so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got back my second level one. I can do that.
That's just- You're not a warlock. Hang on.
Yeah, so we'll do that. Then we'll go and provide the head with Clapperclaw.
Yeah.
So you go to the bridge. You do still see Clapperclaw there, sort of sitting, talking to.
I'll hide the thing behind my back.
Okay.
See the actors behind the shoulder.
Anna's right at the side. Yeah.
I mean, you can flank him, and also he's pretty large.
So
We've
got a surprise for you.
Shut your eyes.
Clapperclaw was talking to King Gullop the 19th,
Oh.
whose head is there, and he's just been looking at Clapperclaw. He's like, "Did you see who did this? I was the best king, clearly." And all the rest of the heads are like, "You weren't. You were terrible."
How would you know? You were on the bridge the whole time.
We can see what's going on, you know. And then you just sort of, from some of the other heads further down the bridge, "Speak up, we can't hear down here."
I'd like to know how they're animated.
Remind me of Stardust.
That's actually a really good movie.
The Dead Brothers. The ghosts.
Oh,
It might just be a trait of the species.
I just quite like in Stardust when there's a watcher trying to keep people out.
Yes.
And at the end of the movie, it's like, "I'm not trying to keep people out, I'm trying to keep them in," and runs away.
Yeah, it is a very good film. Shakespeare. Captain Shakespeare.
Captain Shakespeare. Oh god, yeah. Now that's a character that needs to be in a D&D world.
Yes. I should. Alright. Not D&D, but I've got an idea for it. Okay. Sorry.
Cool.
Distracted.
Yes, but you are on the bridge with Clapperclaw.
We provide.
Shut your eyes, shut your eyes, shut your eyes.
Good surprise. Good surprise.
He sort of puts his claws up over
It's like
his
he
gorge
hasn't-
because
he
he doesn't
hasn't
really
got any
have
eyes.
I
eyes.
know, that's why I said it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, look!
Yeah, he is enormously happy.
Right in his face.
And pretty much immediately you sort of see him take his claw.
I'll take the gourd.
He just rips the gourd off his head. You can collect 5 copper if you want. That was rattling around
The gourd.
inside his head.
Rackers.
And he puts the stag head sort of back on.
As I funk my foot.
Yeah, so you can either take the 5 copper or you can keep the gourd as a pseudo musical instrument. It's up to you.
Ooh.
You now have a maraca gourd.
I'm gonna write on the side in case of emergency.
Shake this.
Cut a little slot at the top.
Yeah, so you can put more in.
That's my savings account. As I shake my butt.
But you now have an objective in thither to go and annoy.
Skanky.
Scagatha.
Scabatha.
Scabatha Nightshade.
Or Scabby, as I imagine you're probably calling her. It's much to Bavlova's delightment. So,
Scabby Doo.
what else would you like to do while you are in thither?
Tavern?
You can go back and
We need to
find
get
it
Frank.
if you want.
Yes.
Yes.
Frank will be tied up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's still happy.
What else there was?
Who was it we were looking for who owed the tavern keeper money?
Clapperclaw.
That was a
Clapperclaw.
Clapperclaw.
No, Clapperclaw.
I think we should go back to the tavern.
How do I find the tavern?
I'm wondering if we should do something to get his sanity back.
By him.
What do you mean? I haven't lost them in the first place. I'm perfectly sane.
It's
Never
like I'm
happened
saying
to
that
start with.
I signed a contract. That never happened. I think
know.
they're the ones that are a bit crazy.
Yes.
It's fine. It's fine. They can still
I'm the
perform
only
the task.
I'm the only sane one here.
Oh,
That's fine.
have you know? You're very
I
good.
mean, delusions of grandeur.
He's
Oh wait, he's a
monarch.
bard.
He's a part that's been crowned a king.
I tried to seduce you.
Go on then.
If he's happy with it, you can roll. That'll be a charisma check.
What bulging muscles you have there. Do you eat a lot?
Carry on.
How about if I had you there? Okay.
No, because I know where that's been.
That's the point.
Okay, yes, I can see that.
Damn it. He's on my leg.
Yeah, but you're a big spoon.
Did you see you wrap around?
We could ask about the prisoner in the prisoner in Downfall that was in the thing.
Oh,
Do we know why they were there? Stuck in the prison?
Oh, we-
Maybe they've been freed now. There's a new king.
Yeah,
They
they
haven't.
freed.
You found out that the prisoner was there because they aided in the escape of the balloon.
Yeah.
The same balloon crash where you met Sir Talvar.
Yeah.
So
Technically on our side.
So Wigglewort, the bollywog that you found dead was
Yeah.
friends, or was the friend's partner, conspirator.
I mean,
of
something
the
that
one
would
that's-
probably do good for his reign is, granting a pardon.
Yeah, yeah.
As the new king explains, she is imprisoned because she crossed Pavlova.
Ah, so
Yeah.
Pavlova's in charge.
Yeah, as I think you figured out last week.
I said out loud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right, isn't it?
You are free to cross her if you wish.
Sure.
As sort of the rest of the court is now looking to you. If you
And snap his neck. I'm the king now!
You can stage a coup.
No.
No, you like this one. He's an
I'm
object.
far too pretty to be king.
Thing is,
Well, actually, given the other kings of bullywogs, yeah, that's actually not it's not an unreasonable statement.
I say we go with Claw.
Yeah.
Take us to hither, dither, or wherever the
with
feck
that,
it is we're supposed to be.
Take us yon to hither.
just make sure you don't quiver.
But, yeah, we'll go.
So
As you shiver.
He's hanging on by a sliver.
Yep.
I got the wordsmiths everywhere.
Oh.
Anyway, whilst the bard is contemplating,
while the bard tries to think up of a suitable
we're having our
rhyme.
Princess Bride moment. Anybody? Be quiet, I mean it. Anybody want a peanut?
So
As you gibber.
out of game, you are going to be leaving hither. So
Yes.
if there's anything you want to do, speak
I
now.
don't think there was any. I mean, we're taking Frank with us.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
You are leaving on Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the,
Other than
Tree
that, I
growing
think
in.
I'm. Yeah.
You
The
are
only other
amassing
thing
a
would
weird
be-
party with a growing tree.
The only thing that I would have wanted to do was take Clapperclaw back to the inn, but as you say, the inn is not necessarily going to be that easy to find.
no, it kind of moves around on its own. Doesn't
I mean, it's easy to track.
it? Well, not because when the water comes up, it kind of destroys the.
Yeah. It's easy to track for about 8 hours.
Yeah.
How'd you send the bird around?
What, and turn your wizard even more insane?
Honestly,
Yeah,
I
it's
can
just-
fly! He's just walking along the path. You all look like little ants from up here.
He's high.
No, I don't have anything that I want to do.
There's nothing else really.
It is worrying me that he keeps asking us, though. Keeps saying, is there something you want to do
Yeah.
whilst you
No, so there are various different ways to run the encounter. Spoiler alert, in mine you don't jump between hither, thither and yon freely.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, because otherwise, it's a little bit weird. So you will lose for
Yeah,
a while.
this is
access
no longer
to-
going to be accessible for a bit.
Yeah.
But I think that, yeah.
There's nothing else I can see going back through
Okay.
the notebook, so.
So you load up Frank. Clapperclaw decides to join you. I'm guessing you're taking the owlbear egg as well, which I imagine is
Yeah.
still attached to the druid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
why it gets.
You can carry it if you want.
You're nursing it very well there. I can't nurse, you see.
He's going to nurse it once it hatches.
Yeah. That's right.
And take chunks out of
He just comes in, clawing up and everything. It's your turn to go and deal with it.
Papa?
I'll be like Hagrid and his dad, the owlbear will be vastly bigger than a kid after like a month. So you load up Frank. Clapperclaw sort of points you in a direction. And
Yep.
you set off down the river. After a couple of hours, you enter a fog bank, and it takes you a couple of hours. You all fall asleep in the mist. You wake up after a good long.
Very careless.
No, you are all.
Yeah.
You all fall asleep, but you wake up sort of after a very long, deep sleep.
Do we class as having taken a long rest?
You do.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, just 1 second.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
And you find yourself on the bank of a river, inside a very dense, very old,
Fiver.
very gnarled forest. And you do notice that Clapperclaw has
gone?
gone missing at some point in the
He
journey.
must have fallen overboard. The rest of us were tied to Frank.
You do, however, all reach level 4.
Yay!
Is that a long
Lovely.
rest, though?
Huh?
Is that a long
Yes.
rest? Yeah.
But yeah, I was supposed to say, you're going to level up, so
Yeah,
you may as
yeah.
well.
It all works out as the same thing.